They should probably remember our next guest, TJ Trout, is a rock jock for decades on 94 Rock. If you're like me, you grew up listening to this guy's voice. Well, he is now the author of a new book about fly fishing called, the best title I've ever seen, Fishing with My Fly Down, subtitled A Fly Fishing Career Ruined by Rock Radio. The man, the myth, the legend, TJ Trout, sitting right here this morning with us. Thank you so much. Seriously, man, I grew up listening to your radio show. It's such a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, that's a scary thing, too, because it's starting to get generational.
Yeah.
You know, the parents listen and the kids listen.
Yeah.
And then I look at myself in the mirror and go, whatever happened? Just where did the time go?
Where did the time go?
Yeah.
Well, so you've been off the air for a couple of years.
Yeah, 2 years.
2 years. So what have you been doing with that time, TJ?
Well, aside from staring into the abyss and contemplating my immortality.
Yeah, aside from that.
Actually, no. I've been spending my time between the state of Delaware, where nobody goes, and Florida, where I am right now, and writing this book. So,
Wow,
yeah,
okay.
I've been fishing and traveling and writing. So,
Okay, so now this book, just to clarify, if people are looking for like a tell-all expose, your years on radio, this ain't the book.
No.
This book is about fishing.
Yeah, this is not a radio book about fishing. This is a fly fishing book with a few radio stories interspersed, and not for the kids.
Not for the kids.
Yeah, by the way,
that's
not
good
for
to
the
know.
kids. There's a few things in there that you wouldn't want your 9-year-old to read.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you listen to the radio show,
Right.
You grew up on it, of course.
Yeah.
I think maybe when I was a kid, I was sort of censored from it, and then you became like, I was like, I'm going to be one of the cool kids and listen to 94 Rock in the morning.
Wow.
So tell us,
Yeah.
so you went on basically a journey going around fishing, so this is really just sort of telling all of these stories that you've done.
Yeah, I mean, I've fished all my life, but then I started to accumulate these stories, these episodes, these things that had happened to me, and I said, man, these are really weird, and I got to write these down before I forget about them. And some, we're talking near-death experiences. We're talking, run-ins with Dick Cheney and his military. Things like that. We're talking going to the hospital a number of times.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it's been crazy. Yeah, people don't want to fish with me anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
It's too dangerous.
Someone calls up, so you think that
Yeah.
it would be like a relaxing weekend going out and fishing with TJ
Not with
Trout.
me,
You
no.
come back with war stories.
Oh yeah, all the time.
That's
all the time. Yeah, sure.
That's great. So we've got some photos of here, you out fishing. What is the best place that you've found that you fished?
Oh, I couldn't even answer that question.
Really?
I mean, oh geez, Argentina was wonderful.
No kidding.
A lot of red meat and red wine. Alaska, always fun. I live in the Gulf Coast now, so just going out on the Gulf Coast is beautiful out there.
Yeah.
New Mexico, man. I mean, some of the best trout fishing I've ever done anywhere has happened right here in New Mexico.
Really?
Yeah. And I'll mention one place, Brazos River Ranch up north. Private water, but that guy's got it going, man. I mean, that is unbelievable.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
So there's all over the place.
All of it.
Yeah.
Well, so if people want to pick up a copy of this book, where we can pick them up at some local bookstores?
Yeah. Well, here's what's going on right now. First off, there's going to be a book signing at Los Pinos Fly Shop, which is on Cutler, right next to Caliber's. That's going to be going on tomorrow from noon to 2.
Okay.
Then I'm going to be at the Fiery Food Show all weekend.
Oh, good.
At San Diego Resort and Casino, signing and selling books. You can get them at this point at Bookworks. I think Charlie Sporting Goods has a couple, and soon to be at Barnes and Noble, and Taos Fly Shop may have a couple up in Taos too. So if you're listening up in Taos.
Okay. Well, it's a good opportunity.
Nick, you
folks
listening? By the way.
So people can actually come out. They can shake your hand, meet you. Get a
I'll be
signed
signing the book. Sure.
That's great. So last question I got to ask you, TJ. Do you have any plans on getting back on the air down in the Gulf Coast?
Oh God. You know how long I was in radio? I was in radio 25 years here. I was in radio well over 30 years. I mean, I started my college radio station. I've had enough.
You've done your time.
I've done enough radio. I'm working on a couple other things. I'm looking at maybe doing something video-wise with fishing.
Oh, cool.
So we'll see if that works.
Very cool.
Unless anybody makes me some $1 million offers out there.
Yeah,
And if
there you
they
go.
do that,
Well, if they're listening, maybe they're
well,
tuned in right
I'm
now.
always available. You guys got my number. So,
Yeah, exactly. You're not going to be able to get away from us.
I keep looking over there. Sorry, man.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, it's right there. You're like, hey, there I am. All right. Well, we will have more links to TJ's book, more information on our website at casa.com. Just click on the Style tab. Again, TJ, real pleasure to meet you, man.
All right, buy a book.
Yes, I will. I'll come down and I'll introduce the family to you.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll say kids.
Keep the kids away from me.
Exactly. 500 feet away. All right.